Hey everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Aisha loves makeup. And if you love makeup or anything beauty related, then you definitely should subscribe to my channel so we can chit chat like girls and just talk about all things makeup. So, you guys all know why you came here today, to see my top 10 favorite beauty products. These are my holy grail products. These are the things that I honestly cannot go a day without wearing. Well, if somebody said I can only take 10 makeup items with me on an island, these will be my 10 top holy grail must-have products. Like, I wear these products every single day. So there's no rhyme or reason on what I picked first or second. It's not like 1 is the best and 10 is the least. These are all, I would say, all even, all 10 things that I need, I cannot live without. So with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so let me see, what should I pick first? Well, this is an OG product. This is the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is an OG product. As a woman of color, it is, I feel like it's still hard finding different shade tones for us. This has been a challenge since I've gotten into the beauty industry, and it's still a challenge to this day. A lot of lines still have a lot of darker shades, and I'm not that dark, and if I can't find a color, I feel bad for some people darker than me. If there is a shade in my color, sometimes it's too red or too orange. So I've been sticking with this MAC Studio Fix powder because, to be honest, I have yet to find a powder that matches me as great as these powders do. And MAC has a big range of foundations for women of color. So I'm going to stick with this. You guys all know what it looks like already. Just a regular pressed powder, but like my OG, this is the only thing like from MAC that like, I think since when I worked at MAC, like I just continue replenishing and buy, which I think will lead me into the next thing. I used to only wear the MAC Studio Fix powder and the MAC Studio Fix liquid. And I thought I would never, ever, ever change that. But Bare Minerals is one of the companies that is under the brands that I oversee. So my holy grail, let's see, this is in a frame, is, there we go, the Bare Pro Liquid Foundation. I think I spoke about this in my gratis haul video. One of my stores won a contest, and we got to try all of the powders, all of the, what was it, concealer, the pressed powder. So I would have honestly never tried this on my own because I'm like, I'm a MAC powder, Studio Fix liquid and powder girl. But they gave this to me for free. We got to test out the colors and pick a shade. They didn't just give us any random shade. Normally when you get gratis, they just give you random things, but they let us pick out our colors. So I picked out the shade. Actually, the first swatch that I had picked out Cappuccino, and that was a little dark for me. So I told the account executive for Bare Minerals, I'm like, listen, you know, I like the foundation, but it's a little dark. And she was so nice. She's like, don't worry about it. I'll give you a shade lighter, which was Chai. And I have it on today, and it matches my neck beautifully. Love, 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 love this liquid foundation. My skin is oily, and I wear this. My makeup stays on all day. This is like a 24-hour long wear foundation, full coverage. I love full coverage. I love a matte finish, which is what the Studio Fix liquid did, but I like that Bare Minerals is like very natural. It's from the earth. It's clean brand. So I switched that, but unfortunately, the Chai in the Bare Mineral foundation does not match my skin tone. It's still darker. The Cappuccino is very dark as well. So unfortunately, they do not have a shade in the powder for me. I tried to match myself to the loose powders from Bare Minerals because I wanted to try that because I like everything healthy and clean as well. But they don't. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. The struggle is real out there for women of color when it comes to foundation. But the struggle is real. So when we find a foundation that works, we will take that foundation with us to the grave because it's hard, find few in between to find this. So these are my OG foundations. Can't leave home without them. So those are my 2 so far. The next thing I would say that I love is, okay, the Stila liquid eyeshadows. Let's see if we can get this in camera. There we go. So I love these because like if I'm in a rush, like honestly, I like stuff where I can just take my finger and put it on and go. And honestly, people stop every time I wear a Stila liquid eyeshadow, someone stops me and asks, what do I have on? They're like, oh my gosh, your eyes are so pretty. What do you have on? I'm like, Stila liquid eyeshadows. I actually have, this is the shadow that I have on in the corner. And as I do my makeup, like I'm always like, I'm gonna do natural. This is like natural to me. I put this on, but then I'm like, let me just add a splash of color. Or let me just add a little color in my crease. And before you know it, I have a full beat face of makeup on. But this morning when I woke up, I was not intended to have this much makeup on. But hey, I'm sure if you're on this channel, you guys can all understand and relate to that. But I just want to show you guys, I brought some of my Stila liquid eyeshadows out to show you that this is no joke. I really do love them. Like, I think I have like every color. Like, I just collect them all, like literally. So, and I buy like the minis for travel, but like love, love, love the Stila liquid eyeshadows. As you guys can all tell, but as you guys can tell, I love all things makeup anyway because I have a lot of everything. But that would be like my number 3, I would say. These are great. If you haven't tried them, please try them. They stay on all day. They don't smudge. I find that they go on nicer when you use your fingers than applying with the brush. So that's number 3. Okay, so I would say, let's go with this one. This is a Pixi Glow Mist. So it looks like so. And I got this in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Yeah, my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I would have never thought to use this. My skin is oily and this has oils in it. I don't know if you guys can notice the oil in it. It's halfway done. So, but you can still see like the oil right there. But it just gives my skin like a nice glow, like a beautiful glow to my skin without making it oily. Like I can spray this and then it settles nicely. I have it on, it settles nicely, but I'm not too oily. So love, love, love this. I used to use, prior to this, I was using the Too Faced setting spray, which I still love. That's still like one of my holy grails, but this came for it. So this is my new replacement for that. But transitioning into my next thing, I still use a Too Faced Hangover Primer. There you guys go. But this is a Hangover Primer. Too Faced is also one of the brands that I oversee. And they gave like all of us, there was like a training one year. And we do like trainings where like all the brands come in. And like we do like round robin. It's called round robin table, like where we all go like every couple of 30 minutes, like we'll go to a different table. So Too Faced was there that year, and I feel like they always give us a primer. I have like 3 or 4 of these. Every time we go, they give us either the spray or the primer. So this is something that I fell in love with by, I would have normally never bought it, but they just gave it to us and I'm like, let me try it. I have it. It's free. So I tried it on and the first thing that got me was the smell. It smells like coconuts. I don't like coconuts eating wise, but I love the smell of it. So a lot of my like perfumes are very coconutty. Like my favorite perfume is Virgin Island Waters from Creed. If you guys love the smell of like coconuts and island, check that scent out. I mean, it's a little expensive, so don't say I didn't warn you guys. It is expensive, but the scent lasts long and it smells like you smell like you're on an island. It's amazing. But this smells just like coconuts and it's hydrating. Like I said, my skin is actually it's more combination to oily, but it doesn't leave my skin oily and it just makes my skin look so smooth. I was actually like, I forgot to put this on this morning, so I'll be honest, I don't have this on today, but normally I wear it every single day, and my makeup stays on all day. So if you guys are looking for a good primer, this is definitely a banging one. All right, since we're on I didn't realize, but like 3 of my things, my top 10 things is Too Faced. So let's do all my Too Faced stuff, and then I'll get into everything else. So this is another OG product, the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. First of all, let me say I love putting this palette on in the mornings because the zest and the smell of chocolate as I'm doing my makeup is so invigorating. Like as I'm doing my makeup, like just the smell. I love the smell of chocolate. This smells so good, like so good. I think I have all of their palettes that have a scent. Like they have like the peach one I bought. I have the gingerbread man, not the one last year. I have the newer one, the extra spicy. I think gingerbread man is called. But this is like my OG. Like whenever I go on vacation or I'm on a trip, and I only bring like one palette because I'm like I don't want to have like a million things. If it gets breaks or it gets lost, I'll be devastated. So I bring less rather than more. And this is the palette that I always bring. I'm sure you guys all know what this looks like. I just put a little paper in front of the mirror for the reflection, but this is what the palette looks like. This is like my second or third palette, but love, 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 love this palette. I like that it has like a lot of bronze colors in here. It has gold, green, purple. You got the black for your crease, a champagne. It has a transition color, silver, black. Like honestly, this is, if you have this palette, this is all you need. And the palette is very pigmented. If I don't want to wear base with these, I don't have to wear base. So I love this palette. So Too Faced, you did good by this one. Now, I don't feel like all of them are as nice. Like, I have the peach one, which I love the smell of, but I feel like this one is more pigmented. Like, this was like the OG. And I feel like after that, the pigmentation is not as opaque. Like, I have the extra spicy. I like that one, the gingerbread one, but it's not, I don't feel like as pigmented, but I still like it. It's still a beautiful palette. All right. So my next Too Faced thing that like I couldn't live without, that I get so much compliments on, is the Too Faced, what is this called? Canary Diamond highlighter. It is so pretty. And what I like about this is it looks good on darker skin, but it also looks good on lighter skin too. Whenever I'm visiting my stores and I have it on, customers always ask me what I have on. And they're like, oh, well, if it's like somebody that's maybe Caucasian, they're like, oh, well, it looks nice on your skin, but it probably wouldn't look nice on mine. And I'll be like, sit down for a second, because my background is artistry. So I'm like, sit down, let me just put this on you really quick. And when they see it on their skin, like this lady, she was like very pale, and I put it on, and she was like, wow, it gives you like this pinky. It's pinky. It looks more intimidating in the compact than on, but it looks so beautiful on her. It gave her like this pinky bronzy look to her skin. So please don't be intimidated by this highlighter. It is beautiful on all skin tones. Trust me when I tell you, I'll never steer you guys wrong. I will never, ever, ever steer you guys wrong. Just trust me. Anything I recommend, I'm honest. So trust me. This is a must. This is a must. These are one of the things that you replenish. Like everybody who I've sold this to, they always say thank me, and they're like, Aisha, I bought another one. It's great. All right, so the next thing is, let's go with this. I'm just picking in random order. I'm just like, what should I pick next? So everybody's on a bandwagon like the past couple of years with the liquid lipsticks, and I honestly, I couldn't jump on that bandwagon. Like, I felt like it always made my lips feel so dry. And I'm like, why does everybody like liquid lipsticks? They feel so like, I felt like my lips were peeling. It felt uncomfortable. I did not like them until I tried. I think I got this as a gratis too as well. That's the perks of overseeing like the top, brands, is I get to try the best of the best, and this is one of the brands I oversee, Smashbox. There you go. I love Smashbox liquid lipsticks. If you are looking for a liquid lipstick that's not like drying on your lips and it feels like really dry, like you put these on and you don't even know that it's on. Like they feel like amazing on the lips. So I would definitely recommend these, because a lot of clients have said in the past that, they don't like liquid lipsticks because they feel drying, but these don't feel drying and they do stay on all day. So definitely recommend these. Okay, since we're talking about lips, let's talk about like my OG lip liners. So I know it's a top 10, but I couldn't pick which one I liked more, so I brought both of them, and they're almost done. So you guys can tell that I'm not lying about me really liking these. These are the NYX. Some people call it NYX, some people call it NYX. So I say both because sometimes when I say NYX, they're like, what? And then I'm like NYX, and they're like, oh. So I say both because sometimes people get confused. But these lip liners are amazing, and they're like $3.50. $3.50. Like I mean, I don't know if the prices have gone up since then, and plus I get a discount, so don't quote me on the price. I'll put the price down and in the video when I find out, and I'll let you guys know if I was right with the price. But I do know they're like not more than $5. They're under that, and they are amazing. They glide on. So I don't like pencils that tug your lips. I don't like eye pencils or lip pencil. Any type of pencil that tugs, I don't like. But these go on so smooth. They're so pigmented, and they're so cheap. Like, it makes no sense buying an expensive pencil if I could find a nice one that does the same job. But my two favorite one, I mean, I love all of the brown ones, but Brun is called Brun Brown number 802. Love, love, love this one. And I also love Brun Cafe. Very, very nice. These are my two favorite. If you're more on a darker skin tone, these colors you can wear honestly every day. And they go with everything. Literally everything. Alright, since we're on NYX, I'm going to talk about the eyeliner from them, liquid eyeliner. I tried a lot of liquid eyeliners. Like I said, I oversee a lot of different brands, and I think I've tried every liner that we carry. And to be honest, this is like the only one. I have it on today. I wear this every day. I mean, I have a whole bunch of liquid liners because I get liners as gratis. So, and I do like every subscription box. And Ipsy, I feel like in every subscription box I get, they give us another liquid liner. So I'll never run out of liners, but I still always come back to this liquid liner. It's called Epic Ink Liner. If you guys want a liner that is like no joke, like you guys got precision, like look at the brush tip. Let me see, hold on. If you want a no-joke liner that goes on nice and smooth, you can get a nice thin line, you get a nice thick line. It's very pigmented, very rich, very black. This is a liner you need. Trust me, I've tried them all. And this, you guys seen half of like my beauty room in the background. You guys know when I tell you I've tried everything. I thought about like making my YouTube channel called like Beauty Expert or something like that. And by any means, I'm not saying I know everything, but I've actually like tested like a lot of stuff. So when I can give my fair, honest opinion, like, you know that I'm not just saying, oh, this is the best liquid liner. And meantime, I've only tried like 3. I've tried like a gazillion of them. Not literally, but you know what I mean. And this one, by far, is like the darkest, the richest. Trust me when I tell you. And it's not expensive either. I think it's like $6. So, a must. And this brings me to my last thing, which makes me very sad because that means I'm getting close to the end of my video. But you guys know I'll always be back. And that is the Urban Decay Sparkle Eyeshadow. So this is called Space Cowboy. It's so pretty. It's like a clear iridescent sparkle. I wear this over all my eyeshadows. I have it on top of my shadow now. If you guys can see that sparkle that I have. This is what I have on over my eyeshadow. And it's like so pretty. You can put it over any shadow. You just take it with your fingers and pat it on. And look how pretty. Like, oh my god. So pretty. That's another thing people stop me for. I keep this in my kit when I'm doing like weddings, any type of gig. Like, it just looks good on, and it looks good on all skin tones because it's like clear iridescent base. I just take it with my finger and I just pat it on top of my eyeshadow. Ooh, looks better over things than by itself because obviously it's clear base, but do you see how that pop? You see how I just popped those eyes? Amazing. And this is called Space Cowboy. So that's a must. Like, even if I don't have time to wear eyeshadow, I'll just put a little of this over my eyes and it just gives a beautiful sparkle. They do have a whole bunch of colors. I own all of them, but I didn't want to bring everything out into my filming room. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for staying through to the end of this video. I am so excited to finally be on YouTube. Like I've been saying, I have so much more ideas of things that I want to do and film. So just hang in there. I know things are not easy right now, but hopefully me putting out content is keeping you guys entertained. And just stay positive. We're all going to get through this. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!